I started doing writing in '83. My very first um, journal or diary. I want to get stuff out of here and then throw it away. Some kitty has pulling it down and throwing it in the kitty box. But my half sister, when she was normal and before I knew she was just a half sister, and her son and daughter gave me this in 1980. It's a long time ago. And I started writing it in 1983. Several around. Tony McClyman worked for Dad in the rodeos. And Dad thought a lot of him. I never liked him. Dad always seemed to be impressed by other people's children. And so, the 1st of January, it was 2083, there was a ring around the moon. The 2nd, it was cold, wasn't up to par. Mom and I had no idea what that word is. Oh, we took down the Christmas tree. Afterwards, rather boring day. My writing hasn't improved. My penmanship, I guess. The 3rd, 1983, Mom and I took down pipes. We had to do that every 6 weeks. We burnt out the pipes in the cook stove because it went straight, and then it went through an elbow, and then up to the chimney. Ha ha ha. Easy. I burned them out. I applied to a firm in Des Moines that writes scripts for plays and the like. Mrs. Lohman called and I went to the Lutheran church to help take down the Christmas tree. Messy job, cold day, snowing some. Moore and Spencer, they had 18 inches at Cub Lake. I found a stray dog. His bloodhound Dad thinks he's bloodhound. I called him Rusty. Mom says that she thinks that someone just dumped him. I guess he's a year. Nice, skinny, friendly dog. I don't remember him at all. How weird is that? Not to remember a dog. Tuesday, 2004, January 4th, 1983. Florence Jean Fitzgerald called this morning. I rode to Lansing with her. Every time we went by a Catholic church, she'd cross herself. I think she's great. Mom and Dad think farm in Wisconsin. Dad had rented a farm. It was in Victory, Wisconsin. And he had bought it. I'm not sure. But he had a guy on it that was supposed to be milking. Oh, it did. It reverted to us. Because people who bought it had gone to bankruptcy. Rusty the Bloodhound is fine. I will not stop caring for him until he has a good home. Cold day, foggy, dreary day, no sun. I wasn't out yet, and I was just a kid. I graduated in 76. So, 7 years later, I was 25. Wednesday the 5th, cold, foggy. Rusty is still with us. All are fine. Had bad cramps this evening. They say we might have snow by morning. I hope so. Made both meals. President Reagan talked to nation tonight. I still think he's the best thing to happen to this nation since Franklin Delano Roosevelt was in office. Ellen and Gary went to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Diana and Greg are going also. Greg and Gary have a seminar Thursday and Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. I don't know who Greg is. Isn't that weird? Some people pass through your life. Gary loved Ellen, but Ellen didn't love Gary enough to marry him. Thursday the 6th, Mom plays cards tonight at Doris Lohman's. She's got class. Mom and Dad are to go to Viroqua to talk to a lawyer about the farm in Wisconsin this afternoon, and Mom didn't play cards, and Mr. and Mom Dad didn't go to Viroqua because slippery roads. Rusty's still here, and today another dog that must be Rusty's brother showed up. Both dogs are here now. Friday the 7th. Dad took Mom out to supper. Cold day. Rusty and his brother are still here. All fine, bored, stiff. The 8th of January. Just as sudden as Rusty and his brother seemed to appear, they were gone. Gotta hope they're safe and alive. Got a call today from a lady who said she'd call me next week about helping her with her husband. He's coming home from the hospital soon. I wish I could help Mom and Dad with their money problems. I wish I were rich. Cold day, 20. Stacked wood and iron. That was Mrs. Fahey. Her husband had dementia, but we didn't know much about it at the time. And she was a bowler. She wanted me to look after him while she bowled. I remember that day because he wasn't coming in the house for supper. He kept wanting me to go up to the barn and call the boys in for supper. Sunday, the 9th of January, 1983. Still no dogs. Had headache, feel better now. Found two fairly interesting ads in the paper. We'll call both tomorrow. Hope to get one in New York. It's Mother's Helper. She has a 12-year-old and one in the oven, as it were. January 10th, 1983. Monday. Called New York and sent in resume. they're Jewish, will probably hire someone who is Jewish. It's funny. I didn't know it until I did research. My dad's mom was Yiddish. You know, you learn a lot when you look into things. Still, it's a foot in. It snowed lightly here today, 30 degrees. All well, and Ellen sold a lot of Mary Kay tonight, 80 some dollars worth. She got into that because Aunt Weva and her daughters sold Mary Kay. Tuesday, the 11th of April, 383, Barb Faring Hall is having her baby shower tonight. Mom's going. Snow and was windy. 22 made $10 shoveling soot and scrubbing off soot from a fireplace. That was at the rectory at St. Pat's. January 12, 1983. Read mostly, finished something heritage. No idea. Working over a book. Strauss from the Cradle. One of Monsieur Roach's books. Quite good. January 13th, 1983, Minnie went to the hospital with pneumonia. Tony and Ann had supper here. I made chili. Tony had some chili, but Ann wasn't here. Dusty caught and killed her first bird. Warm, 35 degrees. Nice read, clean and good, and was bored. 14th, 1983. Robert Ray steps down as governor, and Branson becomes Iowa's governor. Finished 2 books today. Strauss from the Crib about Christ and other Christian things, and the toll gate. Dad took Mom out to supper. Fish. Minnie's still quite weak. Starting Saturday, I'm going to try not to eat anything for a week, maybe longer. The 15th, 1983. Minnie's fever broke last night. 15 degrees. Ironed most of afternoon. Went to bed early, 10:15, so I could get up early to go get wood. Barbara Faring Howe's baby was baptized today. Justin Daniel, a boy. Sunday, January 16th, 1983. Ellen and Gary ate supper. Snowed lightly all day. Painted. Need wood, maybe get some tomorrow. Minnie's coming along nicely. Only have to boy for two books now. They are All Things Bright and Beautiful, and All Creatures Great and Small, both by James Harriet the veterinarian. I loved his stuff. The 17th of 83, 2 jobs gave away rug and Clipper ship on it Sunday to Gary. I can always do another finished book. Savage Embrace book bill for $5.25. For paper ad, won't pay it until end of month. By then, I should have it. I'm just going to read out loud the ones that are interesting. There might not be any.